Ramadan is the month of blessing, festivity, forgiveness, and sharing love with others. It is a special and most awaited time that every Muslim house loves to celebrate by making aromatic food and sweet. Hi and Salam Alaikum. This is Rakia from Rakia's Kitchen. If you are here for the first time, please do subscribe and hit the bell button to have all the notifications from our channel. With Ramadan fast approaching, I would like to share with you a delicious Ramadan sweet. Is a cookies stuffed with a dry fig and nuts, then dipped in honey syrup. So let's get started, guys, and let's make this incredibly delicious sweet, which I love the most in Ramadan. So for the ingredients, guys, I'm gonna leave it in the description box. Check it out later. So let's get started. We need roasted sesame seeds, which I roast really well until I have that golden color, like really golden, not just roasted for a few minutes, roasted for almost 20 to 25 minutes in a medium to low heat. I have cashew nuts, which I roast. If you have raw one, if you have roast one, just blend it and put it aside. I have a dry fig I made as a paste. Here how I made it as a paste, I soak it in a rose water or blossom water for a couple of hours, then I blend it. I have brown sugar and pinch of salt. Of course, every sweet we need to use that pinch of salt. And I have also Arabic gum or mastica. In a bowl, I'm gonna make my filling. So I add everything together and I'm gonna mix it very well until I have that nice paste, smooth in the texture, and it's really yummy, this filling, guys, here which I love to eat a lot. Like, don't wait until it's cooked and everything. I love the filling. Honestly, it's delicious. I want you to try it, guys. So here my filling is ready. I will put it aside and of course cover it. Don't leave it just like that. Now we're gonna pass to the dough or the pastry. I need some flour, butter. I have cream and icing sugar and blossom water, and I have some corn flour. Of course, orange blossom water, and I have a little bit of water if I need to. So in a plate, big plate, or in a mixing bowl, I'm gonna add all the dry ingredients. That means the flour, the corn flour, and the icing sugar. And I'm gonna add a pinch of salt, which I forget to add it to the flour directly when I used to prepare my ingredients of me. So I add the butter and I need to use just my tip of finger to have that nice sandy crusty dough. Like, it's just like a crumb. You need to have that texture just like this, guys. You are seeing it in the video, just sandy texture. So now I'm gonna add the cream, and after the cream I'm gonna add the orange blossom water. Just use half or like quarter of cup. Here is our cream. Of course, cooking cream, it's enough. It's no need to be a sweet cream. Just cooking cream is enough. So I start adding my orange blossom water, and I use just quarter of a cup. That means 50 ml to 60 ml. Then the rest I'm gonna add a couple of spoons of water to make nice dough. So I have my dough ready. Then I keep it aside to rest for a couple of minutes, like 20 to 30 minutes. So in this time I took the opportunity and I went back to my filling and I made a small bowl. I measure it. I put each bowl have almost 20 grams of the filling, and I keep it aside next to the dough. So after resting the dough, I have here silicone mud. So I'm gonna cut the dough into two pieces, and I'm gonna keep the other one in the plastic bag. So, and start flatten the dough with the pin roll. And if you struggle here, just use a little bit of flour or corn flour. It's up to you guys, but for me, I didn't struggle in it. So to make it easy for me, I used the machine. So to have this really nice and really thin dough, I took the cookie cutter and I have this shape, round shape, and I'm gonna take one ball of the filling and I start rubbing all the pastry and cover all the filling just like this, and try to really close it from the top, then put it aside just like this and keep it aside. So I'm gonna do it again with you guys, so you will see again. So I have the pastry and I start covering it, the filling, with the pastry I have, and close it really nice and keep it aside. So after I finish, I have all the filling covered with the pastry. I leave it aside to dry up, like almost I leave it 3 hours to dry up, and with my hand I press it. So when you press it, you have this crack, like natural crack, because the dough it's dry. Don't leave it overnight, guys, because it doesn't work. It will crack really badly. And if you don't have that nice crack, just use the knife and cut small cuts like this and leave it aside. So now we're gonna prepare our oil where we can cook or fry our cookies. So in a medium low heat, I add my cookies into the pot and fry it until I have that nice golden color. So because the filling it's already fine, we don't need to cook it, we need just to cook the dough. So we need that really lovely browny golden color on the dough. That's it. So just keep mixing it, like turning turning the cookies. And after that, we need to soak it in a honey syrup. So you remember, guys, before I talked about the honey syrup. Honey syrup, it's made from sugar, lemon, and orange blossom water. So we, in Moroccan culture, we used to make this honey syrup every Ramadan. So we soak all our shabakia or Makrout or this dry fig sweet, every kind of Ramadan sweet, we soak it in honey syrup. So here I just soak it for a couple of minutes, like maximum 45 minutes. No need to soak it over too long. Then put it in a drainer. So let's start all that excess of the honey syrup, get rid of it. Then it's time to serve it and present it. And the way I present this sweet fig, I took one of the dry fig, then I cut it in half, and what I did, I just glaze it with nappage glaze, or if you have a sugar syrup, thick one, or you have glucose, you can do it as well. And I just decorate it with a little bit of golden sheet. And as you can see here, guys, is that the Makrout I shared with you before. I'm gonna leave the recipe link in the description box, you can check it out later. And this is our nice, gorgeous dry fig sweet. It's really nice and delicious. That's the thing. My mouth is watering, guys. I'm telling you this. It's really nice and delicious. I'm gonna share with you soon other sweets for Ramadan, which you can prepare in the same day or before. So, and keep it, and you have it during Ramadan time. And this was my table for welcoming Ramadan with all this sweets on the table. Of course, it's homemade and by myself. My aunt. Bless me and you guys, inshallah. And I hope you enjoy my video, guys, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, like and share with your friend and your family. And don't forget to share it on your social media, of course, to help and support my channel. And please do leave me a comment. And if you need any recipe, any video in the future, please just mention it in the description, in the comment section. And this is the time to say fi amanillah, guys.